I think there's a bit of a rumour going around town, Mallacoota town that is, that there might be a few marlin around. The boys are saying they haven't seen Bastion Point boat ramp this busy in a long, long time. That's amazing. I used to come here and this is literally just a few rocks and a really bad ramp. Now public access is just unbelievable. Well, you won't have seen a lot yet, but I can tell you it was a very, very rough and ugly trip on the way out here. We need new raincoats, let's put it that way, but we've got out here, a bit of bird activity. There's plenty of boats around, and Matt, is this where you normally find your fish?
Yeah, it's between here and a little bit further north, but so just watching the currents and SST charts and just really finding where that better water is.
If we find better water, we'll find fish. And when I say better water, I mean calm water.
Calm water, that's what we want.
Conditions are far from favourable today, but when you're out here, you just got to give it a go. This is called a strip teaser. Become very fashionable in Australia over the last decade. The Yanks have been using them for 30, 40 years. This is called a dredge bar, and it holds all them out in the water. There's little fish on them, and it just looks like a school of bait. The fish get attracted to it, they come, they look, then they see your bait, and they peel off and eat it. Importantly, run this on some light rope, put a big sinker on it to get it down a couple of metres, and these things raise fish like nothing else. Lower that into the water, make sure she's not tangled. Sinker goes down, have it pre-tied, and away she goes. We're lucky enough to catch an arrow squid on a bait jig in 150 metres of water about 5 minutes ago. We had no other bait options. There's been lots of debate on the boat. We're going to rig it as a skip bait. You just never know your luck in a big city. Yep, he's on. Yes. Bring those teasers in. He just came up on the squid.
I can't believe that.
Neither can I. Neither can I. He came up on the squid, he was all over it, his tail is out of the water. He's a nice fish too, mate. You got the strip teaser down here still. There he is on top. Oh, look, he's just porpoising. He's coming down the way, porpoising. Oh, there he is. Shaking his head. That was just unbelievable. Look at that tail. This is unbelievable. You bring a small boat out into the depths of the sea and you hook a marlin. Who would have thought? How's the waves all over, mate?
Oh, I just poked my head up and I just seen this little blue flash at the back and then he just came up and ate it straight away.
There he goes, coming at us. He's coming at us. Back her up. Woo! Yeah!
Oops, sorry.
That was hectic. He just come at the boat jumping like crazy. We went backwards very quickly.
Oh, you're taking off the wrong way. We might have to...
Might have to chase him a bit.
Might have to.
So, Matty, how many marlin have you actually caught by catching a squid and rigging it as a skip bait out of desperation?
This is number one.
That was unbelievable. You know, at the end of the day, I think as fishermen, we outsmart ourselves a little bit sometimes. I mean, marlin eat squid.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you use a squid?
100%.
Particularly with nothing else available. They say there's more squid on the planet in volume than there is people.
There you go. So it just goes to show, it doesn't matter what you put out there, sometimes when they're hungry, they will eat.
There he is. He's jumping out the front there. Look at that for a cracker fish. That is why you're marlin fish. And we're just using the motor, ticking forward nice and slow so I can pick up line on this fish. We've got to get him closer to make it easier on us. There he is, look at him. Just watch it, Matty. I think he's going to cut across the bow.
Here he goes.
Oh, he's a solid fish.
Yeah, he's not too bad.
He's growing. He's got the old window wiper going. Oh, how's the blue? So this fish is nice and close to the boat now. Just taking our time. He's assessing the situation, and so are we. What's the most important thing you do here, Matty?
Trying to run over the line is one of them.
Yeah.
And don't panic.
Don't panic, exactly right. That's beautiful, Matty.
Yeah, he's got him on a good angle. He's going to start popping his head up, bro.
Just slowly lift him.
Oh.
This rod and reel, such a magnificent bit of gear. Shimano Telica 50, it's the greatest game reel ever made. I just love them so much. The sword fishing in Australia brought these things out and now everyone knows about them. 24 kilo maximum fiberglass. My favourite game fishing line because it's hot pink and you can see it, especially for my camera, it makes it so much easier. And this rod, Shimano Chagra Ultra, bent butt, so important, biomechanically sound, helps you fight these big fish from small boats.
So we've got the line going straight down under the boat at the moment. What we do is just drive off him a little bit, get him to play up to the surface, and then try and get back around on him, gain some line, and try and finish the fight nice and early and get another one.
This fish has taken a lot of string, Matty. Might need to chase it, mate.
Yep, 100%.
Look at that. Well, Matty's just driving forward so I can get some line back. You'll see I'm not even pumping and winding, I'm just winding. Just important to get as much back as you physically can while you got the opportunity. Every inch counts. This fish is not far away now, boys. He's still on top. I can see him, he's lit up beautifully. So what's the plan, mate?
We'll try and get that wind on as close as possible.
Yep.
I think pretty sure this has got about 180 pound leader on it, so I'll be able to manhandle him a little bit on the leader and try and get him up to the side of the boat.
As you drift down on him here, I'll try and get some line. He just doesn't want any closer, eh?
No, he just keeps doing darts. Get away from the boat quick.
Well, there's some tense moments here. This fish is literally doing donuts and we're following it. How many times have you gone around, Matty?
I think it's about the 4th time he's done the 360 on the spot.
And he's using the wind and the weight of the boat to pull away from him, so we can't get him sort of closer than 10 metres. Drive up on him, I'll get some line. That's it. Just slowly keep driving up on him like that and I'll just keep getting every inch I can. These are tense moments. I'm literally using all my body weight to force my butt into the side of the boat so I've got some leverage. And then I'm using my arms to wind, which I normally wouldn't on a fish this big. There's leader, mate. Okay.
We get a jump out of him here.
Oh, he goes under the boat, dump it, mate. I'm getting the slack. Woo! I'm picking up the slack for you. Oh, we just got the fish on the leader, and so technically it is a capture, eh, mate?
Technically it is a capture. IGFA rules say that's a capture.
So, believe it or not, fishing actually has a body of rules. Things that are ethical in fishing and things that aren't. It's called the IGFA, the International Game Fishing Association. I've visited their headquarters in Florida quite a few times. It's just like my Disneyland. It's right near Disneyland too, I love it. And their rules state once you get your hands on that leader, the fish is considered caught. That's you can let the fish go as quickly as you can. We just want to get him a little bit closer so we can cut that hook off, let him go and give you a really good look at this beautiful fish. How's that jump into the boat then?
Yeah, that was good. He nearly jumped straight over the bow.
Loose! Loose! There's the line on. I'll back it off a touch, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, she's backed off if he goes. I can't do much, I'll try and drive the boat for you. Look at that. Go around the back if you need to. It still wants to jump, this fish.
I think he's done now.
It's in your hands, mate. What a cracking fish. Look at those colours. Look at the blue.
Beautiful.
Man, that is why you go marlin fishing. Yeah, grab his bill.
Adios.
Yeah, baby. I'll put the rod out the back, mate.
Yep.
I'll wind up the slack. I'll just kick it in gear. You right?
Yep, all good.
That is a sensational striped marlin. We're talking about catching fish against adversity. Matty told me, come to Mallacoota, we'll catch striped marlin. And this morning, I thought, I don't know if it's going to happen, but you give it a go, Matty.
Absolutely.
Things will go your way. Yeah, baby. Well, I've been lucky enough to do a lot of special things, but coming out of Coota, Victoria, in the baby stable with a good mate, and hooking this beautiful striped marlin, landing at those jumps, right up there, Matty. Yeah. Did you think this was going to happen today?
No, never.
So we've righted this fish, we've swum him for about 10 minutes, his bioluminescence is coming back there, Matty.
He's a heaps of kick left him. He started to bite my hand before, so he's ready to roll.
Well, whenever you're ready, mate, let's put this beast back to the depths. In case you're wondering, we're in Victoria. This is striped marlin.
Ready to go?
Go for it, mate, on the baby staby. Look at that. That is the most beautiful thing I've seen. Apart from when this bloke walked out of the BP with a pie this morning. Now, I'm not big on hugging men, but mate, seriously.
Bring it in.
Oh my goodness me. I cannot tell you what that fish means. It's wrong, isn't it?
Oh, I think with So far, we haven't had any radio chatter. We're the first ones to catch a fish out here by the sound of it. And on squid.
The best part about that, we don't catch another one, we'll be back at the Mallacoota pub for a palmy by noon.
Sounds good. Let's roll.
Yeah!